Namaste and welcome, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we're going to do a practice that I like to call free and open flow. This is a practice, my go-to practice, where I want to feel expansiveness and openness. We're going to move in every direction and really open the body in every direction. So for this practice, you may benefit from using a yoga block. If you've got one, grab it. If you don't have one, that's not a problem. You don't really need one. It's not a mandatory or requirement, but it helps to have one in case you need it for support. So go ahead and grab your block if you're going to use it and meet me on your mat. Please have a seat. As you come into your mat, please have a seat. Sit tall. Your hands can be right on your knees. Bring your chin to your chest. Actually, drop your chin all the way to your chest. And then just kind of rotate your chin over to the right shoulder and then to the left shoulder. Just feel what's happening in the back of your neck. Just a little expansion, lengthening the back side of your neck. Just going side to side. Imagine you have a little Sharpie on your nose and you're drawing a little smiley face on the floor in front of you. If you want to pause anywhere, feel free to do that. If you feel like one side of your neck is a little bit tighter, you can always do that. Pause and pause. And then coming back to the center, lift the chin up just so it's parallel to the floor. So you're not lifting it all the way up, but just so it's parallel to the floor. And then take the chin to your right shoulder and left shoulder, just side to side. Breathe as you're doing this. You can go slow, no rushing. You don't want to do any kind of jerky movements. Nice and slow. One more time, please. Inhale and exhale. And then come back to the center. Again, chin parallel to the floor. And then drop your right ear to the right shoulder, left ear to the left shoulder. Notice when I'm doing this, I tend to lift up the opposite shoulder. So make sure that opposite shoulder stays down. You're not bringing it up to the ear. Just let that shoulder stay and you just drop in your ear side to side. And again, if you want to stay on one side because it feels good or you feel a little tightness, you can. Breathe into whatever tension you're feeling in the neck. Beautiful. And then come back to the center, take your arms out to the side. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Turn the palms away from the top of your head. Lift out of the waist and then fold over to the left and to the center and fold over to the right and to the center. Again, the shoulders are always away from the ears. Those little pesky shoulders want to come up to the ears, and that makes you round the back and squeeze it even farther. So keep the shoulders down, and the way to do that is just keep your elbows bent. You don't have to straighten the elbows. Just nice and easy side to side. Beautiful. And then bring your arms back down to the floor. Take your left hand to your right knee and a little twist. And then opposite side, right hand to the left knee and a little twist. And then just go side to side again. Not your deepest twist whatsoever, just a gentle twist. And really notice how this twist is happening in your thoracic spine, upper back. So it's not your lumbar. You're not going so far that you're actually using the lumbar spine. Just the upper back is twisting, side to side. Beautiful. And then come back to the center. Bring your knees to your chest. And you're just going to lie down on your back, please. I'm going to move my little shanty to the side so that I can use my mat. Go to your bed, baby. Good girl. So on your back, please, bend your knees. Put your feet flat on the floor. And I'm going to ask you to take your arms out to the side like goalposts. So let your shoulders soften away from the ears. Bend your elbows at 90 degrees. Hands, the back of your hands are ideally on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and just lift the hips up just a little bit. So all you're doing is tilting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then lower the tailbone down. Inhale, lift the tailbone up. And exhale and lower the tailbone down. Inhale, lift the tailbone up. Maybe you come up a little bit higher each time. Exhale and lower. Inhale, press down to lift up. Exhale and lower. So really press through the bottom of your feet to lift the hips up. And exhale and lower. Try not to turn your head. Hopefully I'm being descriptive in my description, so you don't have to use your head to see what's happening here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the pelvis up. Exhale, lower down. This time we're going to hold the pelvis off the ground. Hold it up and then reach the fingertips above your head. Take a nice deep breath in, so elbows are straight now. And then keep the hips up exactly where it is. Just bend the elbows and bring the elbows down back to 90. So inhale, reach the fingertips above your head. Elbows are straight. Keep the hips up. Press through the bottom of your feet. Keep the hips up and exhale. Take your elbows out to the side 90 degrees. Inhale, reach the fingertips up above your head. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring them out to 90 degrees next to you. Inhale and reach the fingertips up. Exhale and elbows come to 90 degrees. Last one. Inhale, lift the fingertips up. Reach it away from your hip. And then exhale and bend the elbows out. And then lower the hips down. So this time as you lower the hips down, press through the bottom of your feet. Keep your back down. And then begin to rotate the shoulders so the fingertips come facing up towards the ceiling. And then turn, turn, turn so that the palm of the hands come as close as you can. It's not going to come all the way, just as close as you can to the floor. Inhale. So I'm going to get up so you can see me a little bit better. So essentially your arms are going back behind you, and then your arms are coming, your hands are coming down while you're on your back. So hands are going up. So you're doing internal, external rotation of the shoulders. This is lovely for your rotator cuff. And then back. So keep doing that as you are lying down on your back. Inhaling back and exhale. Rotate down. And inhale back. And exhale and rotate. We're really warming up into the rotator cuffs, into the shoulders. Inhaling back and exhale. Beautiful. And then relax the arms, bring the knees to your chest, rock a little bit side to side on your low back. Take a nice deep breath in. Maybe you like to rock up and down your spine, and eventually we're all going to come all the way up to the hands and knees. So come to tabletop pose, please. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. Bring your spine to neutral. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, left arm back, expand in opposite directions. And exhale, draw that left knee towards your right elbow and tap. Inhaling, reach out. As you reach out, really feel as if someone is holding onto your ankle, someone else is holding onto your wrist, and reaching it away from each other. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow, and tap in the middle. Inhale, expand, reach forward as your toes reach back. Exhale, knee taps to your elbow. Last one, inhaling, reach out in opposite direction. This time, hold it here. Can you make sure that your right palm is facing the midline of the body? Can you make sure that the belly is pulled in so you're not dumping too much on your low back? Can you make that left leg really strong, reaching the toes towards the back wall? Take a nice deep breath here, and then exhale, lower everything down to the floor. Inhale, reach the right leg back, left arm forward. Expand in opposite directions, and then exhale, bring the knee to your elbow and tap in the middle. Inhale and expand, reach the right toes back, left arm forward. Exhale, knee to the elbow and tap. Inhaling, reach in opposite directions. And exhale and tap. Notice how one side is a little bit easier than the other side. Inhaling, reach and hold. Now can you really pull the belly in? So you're lifting the belly up towards your spine. Reaching the left fingertips forward. Your left palm is facing the midline of the body. Your right leg is super straight and strong, reaching back behind you. Imagine you're being pulled in both directions, in opposite directions. Inhale. Sometimes life can feel like that, like you're being pulled in every direction, except this time you're doing it intentionally. And then exhale and lower everything down. Inhale. Lift the heart up. Send the tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale. Pull the belly around the back. And then bring your spine back into neutral. Swivel on your right knee. So you're turning on the right. Your right hand is down. Your right knee is down. And then the inside edge of your left foot comes down. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up and over. Notice how I'm bowing that entire left side of my body. Press your right hand down, your right knee down, and then press the inside edge of your left foot down. So really bow that entire left side. And then exhale, press the left rib cage down as you lengthen the right rib cage and reach the left fingertips up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bow the left side, reach the left fingertips above your head, stretch it out. Exhale, press the left ribs down, lengthen the right bottom ribs. Inhaling, bow the left side, reach the left fingertips up and over, stretch it out. Oh, that feels so good. Exhale, press the left side of your ribs down, lengthen the right side, and then pick up the left foot off the ground. You come into this version of side plank pose, or maybe it could be a Ardha Chandrasana on your right side. Hold it here. Now bring the left toes towards your left hand and tap. And then inhale and reach and expand. Exhale, left toes come towards your left hand and tap. Inhale, reach and expand. Shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, toes towards the hand and tap. And then reach and expand. Hold it here. Lift the heart up. Rotate your chest up towards the ceiling a little bit more. Left leg is straight and powerful. And then exhale and lower the left hand down. Bring the left knee down. Swivel on the left knee. Take the right leg out to the right. And as you take the right leg out to the right, you're on your left hand, your left knee, inside of your right foot. Reach the right arm up, inhale. Now really open that right side as you reach the right fingertips up and over. Press through your left hand, almost like you're pressing so hard that you want to lift off the ground. And press the bottom of your right foot, stretch out that right side. And then now press the right rib cage down as you lengthen the left rib cage and reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. 2 more times. Inhale, bow open the right side. As you bow open the right side, can you breathe into that right rib cage? Really stretch it out. Exhale, straighten and lengthen the bottom rib cage, the left rib cage. Inhaling, bow open the right rib cage, stretch it out, press your left hand, press through the bottom of that right foot, stretch out that right side, really stretch it out as much as you can, like almost like your right fingertips want to reach towards the floor. And then exhale, reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. As you press down the right rib cage, lengthen the left rib cage. Now pick up that right foot off the ground, so you're coming to this version of Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose on your knee, on your left knee. Reach the fingertips up, inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the right toes towards your right hand and tap. Inhale and come back into Ardha Chandrasana on your knee. And exhale, right toes towards your right hand on top. Last one, inhale, expand in all directions. Feel your expansiveness. Exhale, right toes come towards your right hand on top. So you're contracting and expanding, inhaling, and then exhale, lower the right hand down, right knee down. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, pull the belly and round the back. Tuck your toes under. Lift the hips up into your downward facing dog. So please make this an easy down dog. You can walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands. Maybe even go as wide as your mat. So my big toes are on my mat. My heels are lifted. My knees are bent. My hands are pressing the mat away. I'm lengthening my hips up towards the sky. The spine is long. Inhale, take a nice deep breath here. Feel that expansion in your backside body, in the spine. And then exhale, come onto your plank pose, top of the push-up, and send your legs back behind you. As you send your legs back, really strengthen through your belly. So pick up your belly, your navel towards the spine. Now I'm really rounding through my upper back. My legs are super straight. I'm pushing the earth away, and my upper back is expanded. Breathe into that space in your upper back. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, lift back up into downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to plank pose. Press the earth away, pull the belly in, round the upper back, and then lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Last one, please. Inhale. Come back into your plank pose. Really broaden your upper back. Press the earth away. Engage the core. Lift the kneecap up. Straighten and strengthen the legs. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And walk your feet all the way to your hands. Whew, that was a good beginning. Fold forward, please. Uttanasana. Wrap opposite elbows, and you can sway your torso side to side. Now let the back side of your body really expand. So drop your head down. Feel that kind of a heaviness of the head, like almost like everything you've thought about, all the thoughts in your head, they're just falling off. They're just, you know, draping off or pouring out of your head. You can even, if it helps, you can even interlace your fingers behind the head slightly. Don't yank on your neck, but just kind of put your hands, interlace the fingers behind the head, and let the head get super, super heavy. Take a nice deep breath in, sigh it out. 2 more times. Inhale, let the back side body expand. You're going to feel this. So we really expanded through the upper back earlier. Now we're expanding through the low back. Let all those muscles behind you on your lumbar spine, QL muscle, the multifidus between the ribs, between the vertebrae. Let all those muscles expand. And then gently bring your hands to your hips, please, and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep your chin to your chest for now, so you don't get lightheaded. And then gently lift your head up. Beautiful, beautiful. Take a big step back with your left foot. Your right toes are pointing straight ahead. Bend the right knee as you reach the arms up. Inhale. Now begin to pick up that left heel off the ground. Remember how we did the elbows out to the side? Bring the elbows out to the side. Lift now the front side body. So instead of compressing the back, think about lifting the chest up, stretching out the front side. Inhale. Now keep that length that you've created in the front side and just bring your torso towards your right knee. Okay, so the left leg becomes really straight and strong. Keep the shoulders away. We'll do that 2 more times together. Inhale, lift the torso up, lift the front side up, lift the heart up, expand the front side. Exhale, move forward, folding towards your right knee. Inhaling, lifting the chest up, stretch it up. Oh, that feels so good to stretch it up. Keep the shoulder blades down your back. Exhale and fold towards your right knee. Bring your hands to your heart center and then step the left foot next to the right foot. Inhale here. Exhale in your Tadasana for just a moment and then take a big step back with your right foot. So initially plant the right foot down and then bend the left knee as you come into your warrior one pose. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, take your elbows out to the side, lift the chest up. So as you pause here, now you can begin to lift that right heel off the ground. You have a little bit more stability. Inhale, lift the heart up. Remember, don't dump to the back side body, but you're stretching the front side. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, keep that length and then just fold your body over to the left leg. Inhaling, lifting the heart up, stretch out the front side, expand, open the heart. Exhale, and just fold over your left leg. Beautiful. Inhaling, expand, lift the heart up, lift it up towards the ceiling. Maybe you're outside, you can look it up to the sky. Exhale and fold forward. And then bring the hands to your heart center and step the right foot next to the left foot. Inhaling, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhaling, lengthen the chest halfway up. Exhale and fold, plant your hands down, step your left foot back. Inhale, drop the hips down, come into a lunge. Exhale, lift your hips up into pyramid pose. Inhale, bend the right knee once again, spin the left foot flat, and circle your hands all the way up and over into warrior two. So now we're expanding through the side body, right? So it's really begin to reach your fingertips out to the side from your heart. A lot of times we reach our hands like this. Instead, drop the shoulders down and open your chest. Palms are facing forward. Can you bend your right knee a little bit deeper and then begin to reach back behind you with the right fingertips up, left down. Exhale, we're just gonna switch. So right fingertips come down, left fingertips up. Keep the right knee bent. Inhale, reach and expand in opposite direction. Exhale, keeping the right knee bent, left fingertips up. One more time. Imagine you have this big wheel in front of you and you're turning the wheel back and then you're turning the wheel forward. Now as you reach here, this is a time that if some of you may be able to use your block. If you have your block, take your block, put it right in front and to the side of the right little toe. And if you don't have it, it's okay too. You can just carefully put your right fingertips down onto the floor and then begin to float the left leg up into Ardha Chandrasana. So we did this on our knee, now we're doing it on standing right leg. Now inhale, expand in all directions. Exhale, bend the left knee, make yourself into a tight little ball, bring your left knee to your left elbow and tap. Inhale, expand, feel your expansion, reach in opposite directions. Exhale, left knee comes towards the left elbow and tap. Really feel that contraction here. Inhale, expand. Exhale, feel the contraction, tap the knee to the elbow. Last one, inhale, expand it all the way out, and exhale, knee to the elbow and tap, and then put the left foot next to the right foot. Inhaling halfway up, exhale, and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, Samasthiti. Hands come to the heart center. Inhaling, reach the fingertips up, stretch it up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, fold and step your right foot back behind you. Come into your runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, into pyramid pose. Straighten both knees. Inhaling, come back into your low lunge. Spin the back foot flat. And then circle your hands all the way up and over into Warrior Two. So when you come into your Warrior Two, bend a little bit deeper into that left knee, making sure the left knee is tracking over the left middle toe. And then when you reach your fingertips out, reach from your heart space. So really expand, allow yourself to expand. No one's watching you, just let yourself expand. But at the same time, really keep the core engaged. Palms are open. Inhale, reach back behind you. Remember that big wheel in front of you. Exhale, left hand towards your left knee, right arm up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, expand back, turn the wheel as much as you can. Keep that left knee bent the whole time. Exhale and expand forward. Inhale. Stretch out the left side as you contract the right side. And exhale. Notice how there can be no expansion without contracting on the opposite side. Last one. Expand the left side as you contract the right. And then expand the right side as you contract the left. And then hold here. So now, with or without blocks, your left fingertips go towards the in front and to the left side of that left little toe, and then float the right leg all the way up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Inhale, reach and expand. Exhale, bend that right knee, bring the right knee towards your right elbow and really contract, tap. Inhaling, expand in all directions. Exhale, right knee towards your right elbow and tap. Inhaling, reach in opposite directions, almost like you're a bird flying through space. Exhale, right elbow towards your right knee and tap. Last one. Inhaling, reach out, expand your wings. Exhale, right elbow towards the right knee, tap. And then just right foot comes down. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale and fold forward, drop the head down, shake your head side to side. As you shake your head side to side, it's like you're letting go of what happened or didn't happen. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up to standing. Reach the fingertips up, inhaling. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center and then take a big step out with your left foot. Turn the toes out, your heels in. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side, star pose. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart center, bend the knees deep. Inhaling, now reach out, star pose. Lift the heels up if you can. Exhale, come back to the center, bend the knees. Inhaling, reach out, reach for the stars. You are a beautiful shining star. So lift your hips up, lift your heels up, reach out. Exhale, lower the heels down and come back to the heart. Inhaling, reach all the way out to the side. Exhale, hands come to the heart center, lower the hands. Inhaling, this time hold it here. Lift the heels up as much as you can. This is the sign of victory. Like, feel yourself victorious in this pose. Feel the bright shining star that you are. Reach out. And then now exhale, come back to the center, goddess pose. Hands come on top of your thighs, lift the chest up, inhale, exhale, take your left elbow towards, left shoulder, towards your right knee. Inhaling, come back to the center, exhale, right shoulder towards the left knee. Go side to side 2 more times. Inhale to the center, exhale to the right, inhaling to the center, exhaling to the left. 1 more time. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. And then inhale, as you come back to the center, lift the chest up, bend the knees a little bit deeper. One more deep breath in, inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Turn your toes in, your heels up. Lift the chest up and exhale and fold forward into Pasarita Padottanasana. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale and fold forward. Now, you can grab opposite ankles. You can lift the heels up and step on your fingertips. You can have your hands between your legs as you lower the forehead down or the top of your head down. If you have headstand in your practice, this would be a really good place to go to. But if you don't know how to do a headstand, please don't do it. Make sure if you ever attempt to do a headstand that you have someone, an instructor that can walk you through doing a headstand. But we won't attempt that today. We'll just kind of stay in our forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in, let the head drop. Inhale. This is really a good inversion. If you have never done a headstand and don't have a headstand in your practice, you can do this instead and you kind of get the same benefits. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and then heel toe your feet close to each other, have a seat, and come all the way down to the floor. Very nice. As you come down to the floor, lie down on your back, please, and send the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. And as you don't have to touch your toes, but just kind of begin to lift your head and shoulders up, just a little core. Exhale and lower down. Inhale as you stay here. Exhale and lift, point the toes up. Lift your hands towards your toes. Keep the chin to your chest. And then exhale and lower down. Inhale, one inhale without moving, and then as you exhale, you lift the head and shoulders up, reach your fingertips towards your toes, engage your core. Remember, each time you're contracting something, the opposite muscles are expanding. So now your low back is expanding, and exhale, lower down. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale without moving, and then exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Now really reach towards your toes. Maybe you want to even lift your tailbone off the ground. Really contracting through the belly. Lift up just a little bit higher. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale and lower down. Bend the knees. Rock a little bit side to side. Extend the left leg straight. Take your left hand to the outside of the right knee and drop the right knee down towards the floor into a nice low twist. You can take the right arm above your head and take your gaze towards your right armpit. Or maybe you like to have closed eyes. Just feel that nice stretch on the right side. Inhaling and exhale. And then bring that right knee to your chest. Take the right leg straight up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers behind the right hamstring. And then gently tug that right leg towards your body. Just a gentle tug. It doesn't have to be, look, even if your leg is way out here, that's okay. Just a little leg lift. It doesn't really matter how close your leg gets to your torso. If your leg is way out here, bend the knee and then take the knee out to the right so that your leg looks like it's in a tree pose. If you're a little more flexible and the leg is coming up to your body, you can take your peace fingers to your right toe and take that right leg out to the side. So option A is bent knee, option B is right leg straight. Neither one is better than the other, just exactly where you are. And remember, exactly where you are is perfect. Inhale, take that leg back up to the center, hug the knee in, squeeze that right hip, and then extend the right leg straight. Draw the left knee to your chest, Interlace the fingers around the left shin. Squeeze that left hip into your body. Take a nice deep breath in. And then take your right hand to the outside of that left knee into your twist. Your left fingertips can reach overhead. As you twist, you can take your gaze to your left armpit or close your eyes. And just kind of feel that expansion on the left side body. Really nice stretch for the, not only the IT band, but also the lower lumbar, the QL muscles around the lower lumbar. Inhaling and exhale. And then your next inhalation is going to bring you back to the center. Bring the knee to your chest. Once again, squeeze that left knee in. Now extend that left leg straight up. So just kind of little tuck. Like a little tuck, 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 tuck. Remember, even if your leg is up here, just kind of do little lifts. Each time you're contracting the left quadricep, your right hamstring is stretching out a little bit. Inhale, so really focus on, instead of stretching, instead of pulling that hamstring, really focus on contracting the opposite muscles. That's the key to developing flexibility. Contract the opposite muscles. And then as you're ready, we're gonna do that either if your knee is, if you feel like your leg is way out here, just bend the knee and take it out to the side. If your leg is a little bit higher up and you can reach your left big toe, take your peace fingers to your left big toe, take the left leg out to the left. So whichever works best for your body. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale it out. Feel that nice stretch. Expansion on the inner side, inner legs, free and flowing. We want our bodies to be strong and free and open and flowing. And then take that leg back to the center. Bring the left knee to your chest, right knee to your chest. Hug the knees in. Let's do a happy baby pose. Grab the outside edges of your foot. And then just kind of go to your happy baby pose, rocking side to side. This always feels as an expansive pose for me. I always feel like you really have to have a sense of safety and security and feeling safe to be able to do this, you know. Babies just do this all the time without even realizing what they're doing. So nice to be able to have that sense of safety. And then take your legs straight up towards the sky, just like we did. Take your arms overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, take your legs apart from each other and lift the head and shoulders up, reaching between your legs. So again, as we're contracting the belly, you're lifting the head, shoulders up, and begin to reach for just 10 counts between your legs. Legs are super strong and powerful, reaching your toes away from each other, and you're lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend the knees, bring your knees to your chest, rock side to side, put your feet flat on the floor. We're gonna stretch out all the muscles that we worked. So lift the hips up, come back into your bridge pose. Take a nice deep breath and turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Hold here for a moment as you press through the bottom of your feet. Lift the hips up as much as you can. Inhale. And then can you at the same time let the ribs melt down. So lift the hips up, but let the ribs melt down. Let there be a little bit bridge underneath your neck. Take a nice deep inhalation. As you exhale, lower the hips all the way down to the floor. And then draw the knees one more time to your chest. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Inhaling and exhaling. And we're just going to do one more thing before we come into our final pose. So rock up and down your spine once again. Again, this is really a good way to massage your back. Rocking up and down, and then roll all the way on your belly. Come into Sphinx pose. Bring the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Press your hands down. Your elbows are shoulder width apart. So make sure your elbows are not way out here. Drawing towards your rib cage. Press your hands down. Press the inner edges of your forearms down. Lift the chest up. Bring your legs towards each other. Imagine your ankles can touch. They're not going to be able to touch, but I want you to just kind of have that intention. And then begin to draw your elbows towards your hips towards the elbows as you're lifting the chest up. So a beautiful, beautiful back bend. You're stretching out the front side body, lifting the heart up. Shoulders are down the back. Take a nice deep breath into your front side. Exhale it out. And then lower the forehead back down towards the floor and come into your child's pose. And last pose, into your child's pose, drop the hips towards your heels. Walk your fingertips towards the top of your mat as you press and round through the upper back, mid back, lower back. Stretch out all the back side. Deep breathing into the shoulder blades, into that space in between the shoulder blades, behind the heart. Stretch out the upper back and lower back. Stretch out the neck. And then inhale, come up to tabletop pose, and you are ready, my beautiful friends, for your Shavasana. So go ahead and lay down on your back. Extend the legs flat on the floor. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. Let the back of your head rest comfortably on the floor. Let your breath be completely natural. Your head, your backside, your bum, your heels are resting on the floor. Feel the ground coming up and supporting you. And then at the same time, feel the lightness on the front side of your body. Notice how at the same time you can have both sensations of the lightness and the heaviness. You can feel light and grounded. You can feel heavy and lifted. Notice how all these sensations are just everything that's passing through. We don't have to hold on to any of them. We don't have to reject any of them. They're just regular sensations passing through. Take a nice deep inhalation. And last exhale, long exhale out, the longest of the day. Let it all go. Gently begin to wake your body up, bringing your knees to your chest, rock a little bit side to side. Notice which nostril you're breathing out of a little bit easier. Roll over to that side and pause for a moment. And then with the strength in your top arm, press yourself to a comfortable seat, please. As you sit tall, bring your hands to your heart center, bow your head to your heart. Offering yourself gratitude, love, compassion, and kindness for creating this time to take care of yourself, to be here. And as always, I'm grateful to you all for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week. Namaste.